everyone, and welcome back to ISCT TV. I'm here today with Mikey and our ESP Award winner, Rachel Burga. Hi Rachel, it's so great to be here with you.
Hi, thank you guys for having me.
So Rachel, tell us a little bit about all of the millions of things that you do with ISCT.
It's not a million, it's a
close,
manageable amount, but I love being part of ISCT, so I'm very honored to have received the ESP Award. Currently I'm co-chair of the ESP committee, and that's been really, really rewarding, you know, getting to continue to foster the next generation while still being also part of the next generation has been really exciting. I'm also assistant editor for cytotherapy, so trying to encourage ESPs especially, but many members of ISCT to kind of be aware that cytotherapy is our official journal, and so we're always encouraged to submit our original scientific research or commentaries there, and kind of wearing a couple of hats there. So love coming to the annual meetings, love catching up with people like you guys, and continuing for all of our initiatives.
Yeah, so one of my favorite things about the ESP committee is that because it spans such a long time, like 10 years is a long time, but it means that we get to progress through, and then we get to help and mentor the people who are coming through as we go, and it's such an amazing community, and you know, like for both of us, you've been central to that, so yeah, we're so proud of you and all the work that you're doing. So out of all of the stuff that you've done, what's your favorite? What thing are you most proud of?
It's a good question. Kind of putting it back on you, I actually think what I'm most proud of is not one of our initiatives. It's seeing people like you, Alicia, and you, Mikey, and Miriam, and everyone else that's involved in ISCT TV or just stepping up to leadership positions in the working groups. It's really seeing that. Because as you said, you know, you come in at a different stage in your career. When I joined the ESP committee, I was fresh out of my PhD, not the most familiar with ISCT, and then there were people there that helped usher me into the society. And so it's so rewarding seeing you guys come into this role, come into your own, really flourish. And that's like, it's cheesy, that's why we do what we do. Even though, yeah, I'm still an ESP, I've still got a couple more years in me. But it's really nice to see people that are new, just graduated, or still in graduate school, or just entered the field, maybe made a career switch, discover cell therapy and discover the society and what they can do and the opportunities in it.
So many opportunities, yeah.
And like, so you helped me a lot in the early days. So it's like, what type of advice do you have for some ESPs who like really want to get a bit more involved with ISCT?
I would say just be open and stay curious. So I'm fairly social and outgoing. I like talking to people. You guys are also fairly social and outgoing. That's why we're doing this. Not everyone is, and also not often do I want to be. So I would say be really comfortable being uncomfortable, and like try to put yourself in situations where you don't know if it's going to be something that you're going to thrive in, but you don't know unless you try. And I mean that more for like, hey, there's an opportunity to join a society, or hey, there's a leadership development rep position open in this, you know, working group or in this committee, and like maybe you're interested, maybe you're not. Try it. It might not be for you, and then that's fine. You do it, and then you finish your term, and you're done. But it might be something you really take to. Like, I don't know if you guys thought 5 years ago you'd be doing ISCT TV, but you tried it, and now you've been doing it for three years in a row. Like, it's just trying new things and kind of being comfortable with going out of your comfort zone, which is hard, and it doesn't get easier. You're like, imposter syndrome continues with you, but you just do the hard things.
Yeah, I think ISCT like provides with so much opportunities, and I think it's important as an ESP to not be afraid to take that opportunity. I think, So like you said, be comfortable being uncomfortable, I guess.
For sure, and I think one thing that makes ISCT stand out in that regard is a lot of the senior leadership at ISCT is also very invested in ESPs. So like, as much as you as an ESP are like looking for opportunities, there's just, as you said, so many that are because of the society, but also just because of the kind of mentors that are stepping up in those roles. Like, they're always there to lend an ear or, you know, pass on an opportunity they've heard of. Yeah, and so approachable, exactly. Like, where else can you just rub shoulders with people that have millions and millions of dollars in lab funding and are doing groundbreaking research, and then you just like grab a glass of wine with them at the bar and just chat. It's pretty cool.
It's amazing.
So what's your favorite thing so far for ISCT 25?
Ooh, I am always partial to the roundtables.
Yeah.
Mainly because I think that's just what's different than other meetings. So you just like hear a lot of juicy takes that you don't get in like a here's my slide deck performance. Yeah.
And
I don't know. I think it's still to come.
And I love the audience engagement. There's
Yeah.
always so much audience engagement.
Yeah.
I think that's a real like unique part of the roundtable. I think.
That's a great point. Yeah.
It really is. All right, thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much for being here with us.
course.
And congratulations on your prize, and
Thank you.
congratulations on all the hard work.
Congrats.
Thank you so much. Great to chat with you guys.
Well done.
Thanks, everyone.